Hey guys, it's Jake here from HookahRev.com, bringing you a video tutorial today on how to pack Tangiers Lucid in a funnel bowl. Now the funnel bowl, we're going to go with, that's the only way that you're going to actually get successful smoke out of this. Now you can pack Tangiers Lucid just because it is the wash version of Tangiers. You can pack it successfully in other different bowls, but we've just found that you get the most flavor, the most smoke quality, and the best smoking experience out of a funnel bowl itself. So let's move on to the kitchen so I can show you exactly how to pack this. Alright. So, packing Tangiers Lucid is not as much of an art form as packing original or even noir Tangiers is. It just takes some common sense and definitely the know-how as well as the tools to do the job. So what we have here is my Tangiers, what is this, a mini funnel bowl? Tangiers mini size funnel bowl. My oyster fork, not entirely necessary for this. My poker, as well as my Tangiers tobacco, located in a shallow Tupperware. That allows it to breathe a lot better, and it just kind of keeps all the juices fresh and flowing, so you can mix it up easily. Another bowl that you can use instead of this is actually the House of Smokes Custom. Just because the diameter and the depth is pretty much identical, it's a great alternative if you aren't able to pick up a Tangiers funnel bowl. So first thing you need to do is just grab your Lucid, and in this case I'll be smoking Lucid Melon Blend. So pretty much just mix that stuff up. Like I said, you can use your hands, no problem. I just like using an oyster fork when handling Tangiers. So let's see if I can get that angle. What you want to do is just grab clumps of it with your fork and basically place it into the bowl as it is shaped in the Tupperware itself. Alright, so once you get the first round in, make sure that everything is distributed evenly. That's definitely the key here. Evenly, and just pat it down lightly with the fork and just fill in the gaps as needed. And as you can see, I'm just kind of scraping the straggling tobacco away from the edge, just so that doesn't get burned and doesn't affect the seal of the foil itself. So I'm almost got it. And you definitely do want to pack this a little fuller than you would with normal tobacco, just because of the consistency of Tangiers Lucid itself. It does require a little bit more tobacco to get maximum results. Alright, so I think that's about good. See just a little bit more right here. See a gap there. Okay, so there it is. And like I said, just pat it down. You want it barely touching the foil. Alright. Even if you go a little bit under, that's fine too. Alright, so there's the depth of it. That's kind of the pattern that you want to load the bowl or the tobacco into the bowl. So you can see it's not overflowing or anything like you would for normal Tangiers, but this is basically the depth and the amount of tobacco that you want to put inside a funnel bowl to smoke Lucid. So I'm going to get some coals ready and show you the foil pattern, and then we can get on with the actual smoke of it. Alright, now that I got my coals going, should be good to go. I'm going to be using coconut oil coals for this. And so let's fuzz the foil pattern. Alright, so again, 2 layers, regular duty foil, both shiny side down. Just make sure to cover that bowl and wrap it around nice and tight. Just run your fingers over it and just make sure again that there's no loose tobacco around the edge of that. So once you have it in there, again I do the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern, and with this go a circular motion around, do a second set. Alright. So again, don't go crazy on the holes. Because you are using 3 coals, it's already going to put off a lot of heat. Putting more holes in there is actually going to make it burn a lot hotter, a lot quicker, and that's definitely not something that you don't want for this, especially with three coconut oil coals. Now you can go all the way in if you want. It's really just up to you, up to preference. Not so much required in a funnel bowl with the Tangiers. That's why I like to do the 4 just to get proper airflow in around the bowl itself. But then for the other holes, I pretty much just kind of go halfway, maybe about just that much into the tip, just to kind of get it just to kind of get it a little aired out there, but not necessary to go all the way in for each hole there. So let's go. Oh, actually, before I go, let me show you the coal rotation on this as well. So once you get your 3 coals burning hot, pretty standard here. It's with any tobacco that you're going to smoke out of a funnel bowl. The 3 coals here, and after this set is done, so after about an hour, just go ahead and light a new set and rotate it on. Or if you just want a quick smoke, if you just want to get maximum flavor out of this rather than complete longevity, what you can do is, after the first ed is kind of halfway through, so about 35 to 40 minutes into the session, just go ahead and ash them off, flip them, and just go ahead and rotate them onto the side that you normally would. And of course, there's always a trick. If you want to light the fresh coals and you just kind of burnt it, or you maybe just didn't use enough tobacco in there, you can plop the coals on the side, and it'll burn a little less intensely. So the coals are almost done, and let's get on to showing you how it smokes. So I put the coals on the bowl. We're about 6 pulls into the session right now. I'll show you how it's smoking. Not only is the cloud output amazing, but the taste is just full, and it's just completely accurately there. You don't get any bit of loss in there with using that much tobacco, and especially in a funnel bowl setup, you're going to get the full flavor, full taste, as well as immense clouds. So that's why we've just chosen this combination, and we found it to work best, and it will work the same for you guys. So this was Jake from HookahRev.com bringing you a video instructional on how to load Tangiers Lucid in a funnel bowl. Be sure to check out HookahRev.com. Sign up for the newsletter, actually. It's a weekly newsletter for now weekly, we're going to do and send out to you guys. It's going to have exclusive information on what's new and happening in the hookah industry, as well as from vendors. There's going to be special content in there, so look out for that. Just by becoming a member, you automatically get on that mailing list. So this was Jake from HookahRev.com. See you next time.
Flying up in the air like we're holding on to something that's invisible.